US President Joe Biden has called his Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping a dictator. Biden made that comment during a fundraiser in California. He also said Xi had been, quote, very embarrassed when a Chinese balloon recently blew off course and over the United States. Biden's comments come a day after a rare trip to Beijing by Secretary of State Antony Blinken. That two-day visit was aimed at easing tensions between the US and China. Well, Joel Flynn is in Hong Kong and says Biden's remarks on the heels of Blinken's visit to China have surprised a lot of people.
We don't know fully what the Chinese reaction is going to be to this yet. The Chinese have shown the capacity for thick skin in the past, and no doubt the Biden administration, and particularly the State Department, will be hoping that this is an occasion in which they can do the same again. Nonetheless, it's a very embarrassing thing coming so soon after those high-level talks, very fraught talks. We must remember things looked incredibly fragile as Antony Blinken met first Qin Gang, then Wang Yi, and then, of course, President Xi Jinping, which didn't seem to be at one point a foregone conclusion. But I would just want to read to you what Xi Jinping said as he met Secretary Blinken. He said, "I hope that through the visit, Mr. Secretary, you will make more positive contributions to stabilizing US-China relations. I think it's very much open to question how much this is going to contribute to that positive relationship going forward. Hopefully, as far as the Americans are concerned, this is something that is going to be brushed under the carpet and put down to another Biden gaffe. It comes so soon after Biden made another one, didn't he, last week, saying God save the Queen at the end of a speech. Hopefully, the Chinese during this foreign minister briefing this afternoon won't mention it, but if they do, it is likely to put further pressure on this relationship. When Blinken finished up the series of meetings that he had on Monday, he talked about the hope that they would invite Qin Gang, the Chinese foreign minister, to the United States next. As we saw with the spy balloon, there is plenty of potential here for things to go sideways in unforeseen circumstances. And as Joe Biden continues to mention that particular incident, the Chinese may think of this as another Biden error, Biden gaffe, and maybe a reason to, or a pretext to not see that meeting through to reality.